Have you ever wondered if there's a right way to poop? It's one of the few things that unites all of humanity. But did you know your pooping posture can seriously impact your health? I'm going to tell you the best way to poop. But first, why do we even poop the way we do? Thousands of years ago, before toilets existed, humans did what animals do. We trusted our instinct. Then, around 4,000 years ago, in the Indus Valley Civilization, some of the world's first toilets appeared. These early societies had drainage systems and even indoor plumbing, more advanced than some European cities in the 1800s. In ancient Egypt, pharaohs had stone toilets built into their tombs because apparently, even in the afterlife, you had to go. Meanwhile, the Romans took public restrooms to a whole new level. Picture this: a long row of stone seats, no walls, no privacy, just you, 20 other people, and a communal sponge on a stick instead of toilet paper. Yes, communal. But after the fall of Rome, things got messy. In medieval Europe, chamber pots were the norm, and people literally tossed their waste onto the streets. Castles had garderobes, essentially toilets that emptied straight into the moat. Just imagine the smell. It wasn't until the 1800s that modern toilets started becoming widespread. But sitting toilets, which we think of as normal today, are actually a pretty recent invention in human history. Even today, the way people poop depends on where they're from. Let's take a little world tour of toilet habits. In many Western countries, sitting toilets are the standard. But in places like India, China, the Middle East, and Africa, squatting toilets are the norm. And for good reason, squatting makes pooping easier. And let's not forget Japan, the kings of toilet technology. Japanese toilets can warm your seat, play music, and even analyze your poop. Meanwhile, in some rural parts of the world, open defecation is still common. In India, for example, millions of people still avoid using indoor toilets, not because of poverty, but because they believe it's impure to have a toilet in the house. So, with all these different ways to go, how do we know which one is actually best for our bodies? To answer that question, we need to get scientific. Is there a correct way to poop? Here's the problem with sitting toilets. They bend your rectum at an angle, making it harder for waste to exit. It's like trying to squeeze toothpaste from the middle instead of the bottom. It's inefficient. When you squat, your colon straightens out, allowing for a much smoother and faster exit. Less strain, fewer hemorrhoids, and lower risk of constipation. Studies show that people who squat take less time to poop and experience fewer digestive issues. That's why in countries where squatting is common, colon diseases are less frequent. So, eating is normal, but squatting is better. And if you want to improve your game, a simple footstool can make all the difference. What's always been your go-to pooping posture? Sitting? Squatting? Something weird? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon, because you do not want to miss my next weird but essential video.